Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're having a great day. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my top 10 budgeting tips. Now in the year 2021, which we are currently living in right now, I am hoping to kind of organise more of my life. I'm quite an organised person. I love lists, I love notebooks, I love writing things down, I love just basically writing and being quite organised, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing my top 10 tips of budgeting, how to kind of save money. I'm not the best saver, possibly could be the worst saver you'll ever meet. But this year I'm hoping to change that. I would really love to just balance my money more, not waste as much money on stuff that I don't need for no reason. Stop making irrational purchases at 4 AM April would be a good start. But yeah, so I've written down top 10 tips for me that works for me so far. Keep in mind we're still in January here. So top 10 tips. First off, pick up a notebook, because these things are lifesavers. I personally could not tell you where I got this. Pretty sure my hashtag got me this years and years ago. We all know my hashtag was my gran, best friend and all that. Yeah, this notebook's been quite a saviour for me, and basically, like I have said, I've put a sticky label on it so I know that this is all my YouTube videos, all the plans that I want to do, the videos I want to film for each month and stuff. So yeah, that is basically my life-saving notebook. Again, not budgeting, but we will get there. And then I've also got this one that's more YouTube content. So if I've got a video idea in this, I will write down the context of like what I need to do or if I need anything for the video in that booklet. So, booklets, right, can't stress enough. The reason I'm saying this is because, now these ones I picked up out of Tesco, literally, I think were like £1, £2 each, I don't know, just got 3 different ones. Blue, pink and red. The reason I'm showing you these are because these are all different notebooks and it helps me keep organised. So the pink one's for gifting, so I've got a page dedicated to each person I buy gifts for, whether that's birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas and stuff. Obviously I've only got one, mum and dad, but you get what I mean. Like it'll say mum at the top and then I'll have like wee columns that'll have like Mother's Day, birthday, Christmas, etc. and also my friends. So yeah, that is basically, so my friends are all my friends' birthdays are after mine except one, which is Emily. She's February, but I feel like I always see good things throughout the year and I'm like, oh, I'll definitely get that for Amy's Christmas or Ellie's birthday or like Nicole's birthday. Do you know what I mean? And it's like the time that rolls around I forgot what to get them. So this has really helped me this year a lot. I've noted a few things down that I want to get. So yeah. And then this one is TikTok, all the TikToks I want to film / need props for. And then this one is Instagram, which is mainly full of Pinterest stuff and like poses to kind of do it. I don't know, I'm trying to kind of work on my Instagram this year. So that. So notebooks, cannot stress enough, they help plan your life. Pens and highlighters are my best friends at this rate. So yeah, that's basically number one tip. If you've got like a million things all bundled up in your head and you need to brain dump, I highly recommend getting one notebook where you know that's solely for can't talk, solely for brain dumping only. You come up with a really good idea or something to pay and you know you'll forget and you quickly write that down and yeah, you just forget all about it eventually. Not good. So number one is obviously the notebook, and I've wrote plan your income / what you need to pay. So I really recommend, if you're my age, I'm only 19, I don't have a lot to pay, I've no kids, like I don't have a house, but I live in a house, but I live with my mum and dad, so I don't pay for a house, if that makes sense. Quite obviously I'm really grateful and stuff. So I think for if you're my age or younger, I mean, I don't know anybody else younger that would have to pay anything really. I mean, obviously if you're like 18 something, but yeah, basically my age group or older, if you've only got like a few things to pay, 5-subject notebooks from any stationery shop. Puka pads I really recommend because they're like my favourite kind of paper to write on. My stationery people will understand what I'm on about here. But yeah, 5-subject notebooks where you can subject everything that you need to pay. So car, birthday, Christmas, or even birthdays, Christmas, and what other, I don't know what you would pay. But yeah, plan your incomes. I have 4 jobs. No, I'm telling a lie. I've got 3 jobs. 2 of them are actual jobs and one's YouTube. I do get paid from YouTube, but I don't really consider this a job. I mean, it is a job, but because I love it that much, I don't consider it I'm working right now, if that makes sense. So yeah, obviously this is not an income that you can just have set because it varies every single month. But the other 2, well, one of them I know I get the same pay every single month. I'm monthly paid. And the other job is a 0-hour contract, so I kind of work when I want. But I can know how much I will earn for the month if I've put in for shifts, etc. So it all works out. But being in lockdown, being in the current state we're in now, one of my jobs are closed, and yeah, so that's like me down 1 income, which is fine. I'm still thankful to have a job, do not get me wrong, do not take that the wrong way. I'm super thankful to still have a job, and even more grateful for the fact that I still am hired by both companies, even in times like this now where I could easily be let go and paid off and stuff. I am incredibly grateful, so please do not take that in the wrong way. So yeah, plan your incomes. So if you've got a set income of whatever it is, put it at the top and you're like, right, that's all I've got to last me the whole month. You can interpret these tips into if you're weekly paid. Now, I have never been weekly paid in my life, so I don't know what that's like, how to deal with that really. I'm always monthly paid. I get paid at the end of the month, every single month. So yeah, just plan your income. What I do is I put how much I earn at the top, the priority stuff that I need to pay, like I've got to pay, which is usually my phone bill, my Apple Music, and my iCloud storage is all something I pay for. So I would write down what that is every month, and then I would deduct that from my total and like see what I've got left. And then if I've got any birthdays coming up for the next month, I will buy their present the month before, because I know I'm not going to get paid again till the end of that month, and if their birthday's in that month, I'm not going to get paid to the end of the month, and I can't give them a birthday present because I've not been paid yet. Makes sense for me to buy for example, Emily's birthday's next month, and I have bought all of Emily's things this month, in January. Now, I technically used December's pay to do that because obviously I get paid at the end of December, and I'm not going to get paid to the end of January, and Emily's birthday's obviously the start of February. So I kind of works like that way. So plan your incomes and what you need to pay. Really top tip, recommend. Number 2 is plan things you need to buy. Kind of falls into what I was saying just before there about if you've got a birthday coming up, or if you know somebody's leaving, you want to get them a leavers present. If it's Mother's Day, Father's Day, whatever you celebrate, you know you just need to spend money for someone or for something. It's really appropriate to like take into consideration how much you're willing to spend, or how much you've got to spend. Like, say for instance your budget's £30, you know you can't go over £30 or whatever your currency is, then that's it. So if you maybe, ideally I want to spend £20, but I know if I see something at £25.99 I can buy it because I've budgeted for £30, if that makes any sense. So yeah, just plan things you know that that's going to come up and you need to spend money for. Obviously I know things happen all the time and this doesn't always work, and it doesn't work for everyone, so please just do what's best for you. I'm just sharing some top tips that are helping me currently at the moment. Number 3 is have a few different accounts. Now, I do have one bank account, but I've got 2 savings accounts. So I've got one called Holiday Fund because I want to travel a lot, when obviously we're allowed to, and I just put money in there all the time. And then I've got another one for upcoming payments. So if I know something's not coming off to maybe later on in the month, but I know I need to keep money for it, I will put it in the upcoming payments. And that just helps me know that whatever's in my bank I can spend if I need to. The holiday fund is basically the savings account, like put money by, savings, and the upcoming payments are stuff that I need to pay throughout the month, basically. So yeah, have a few different accounts. Obviously you can have, I'm assuming, as many as you want. I don't know the limit, but yeah, that's really a good way of budgeting. Number 4 is any money left before your next pay put into a savings account. So for example, like I said, I get paid every month. If I've got money left before my next pay, I'm going to put that into my savings account. This is not something I've done yet. This is something I'm starting to do. I know someone who does do that though, so I know it works. And then before you know it, you've got quite a bit of money saved because you're doing that. So yeah, put whatever money you've got left from your previous pay, but just before your next pay, into a savings account, and hopefully that helps you save a bit more. So that is number 4. Number 5 is treat yourself at least once a month. We all deserve it. Now I know this is quite a hypocritical / controversial comment to make, considering we're trying to budget, trying to save here. Come on, we're not trying to spend money. But at least see if there's something that you really, really want and you have got the money to do it. Buy yourself it. Why not? Or if you're like, no, I can't do that. At least screenshot the item and put it in your phone gallery, camera roll, whatever you call it. Create a wee album and just be like wish list, or I like to call it life list. So I've got in my phone, I've got an album and it says life list, and it's basically stuff that I would like to eventually have, but I'm not in a rush to own, if that makes any sense. So I would just add it in there, and the prices on the photo, the website and everything, so I can go back and buy it when I want to. But if you see something and you're like, I really, really want that, I don't want to wait, just buy it. Treat yourself once a month, we all deserve it. So that's number 5. Number 6 is planning in advance for following months. Now, we're obviously coming to the end of January, and I already know how I'm spending my money in February. I get that this could be a hard thing to do if you don't know your pay every month, if it varies. I understand that could be quite a difficult thing to do, but if you can't do it like that, even try and prioritise like roughly what, if you pay your mobile, say whatever your mobile is, so you know that you need to pay that amount to your mobile, and then if you pay iCloud, you know you need to pay that. And if you use Spotify, Netflix, Disney Plus, all the subscription kind of things, Apple Music, put in, you know you need to spend whatever that is as well. So even though you don't know how much you're earning that month, whatever your priorities are, tally them up so you know the exact price. Or if you're one of the people that don't like odd numbers and you prefer to round them up, round it up even, and just so you know. So if you got paid whatever you get paid, and then it's like, oh, that's all came to whatever it's came to, and it's like, right, that leaves me with whatever it leaves you with after deducting it from your total to spend on whatever you need to spend on. So yeah, plan in advance is really helpful. I've really enjoyed doing that for February. Number 7 is notebook, 5 subjects, separate everything / categorise. Basically what I was saying at the start of this video, categorise things. Notebooks will be your saviour. If you're not a person who likes writing or planning, I don't understand why you're watching the video, to be honest, but even use your mobile. So if I'm out and about and I'm like, oh, I've got to pay that, but I forgot about that, forgot to write it down, I'll add it to my notes. So anything I've got a physical copy of, I will also have on my phone. But I like to have physical copies because I do enjoy writing. I'm one of the people that enjoy writing. So yeah, a notebook will save you in that department. Or like I said, laptop, iPad, phone. You can all do it on your phone as well. You can all do it on like a smart device is what I'm saying. So yeah, categorise everything you need to pay. 8 is plan your daily / weekly expenses. Now, this one's quite hard for me to talk about because I don't really spend anything daily or weekly. If I do, like I said, it's irrational purchases that I do not need. But like I said, I live with my mum and dad. They pay for like food. They cook me food. Like I don't pay for that, if that makes sense. So I'm not really spending anything daily. Obviously, if I want a McDonald's, I'll treat myself, I'll buy a McDonald's, I'll buy my mum and dad a McDonald's, like I don't mind doing that. But I don't spend that daily, if that makes sense. So yeah, but if you have got something to spend, you pay a certain thing every single week or every day, just make sure you're allowing yourself time to take that into consideration and know what you're spending. You can keep track of it all. That's why I just love a notebook, because it's easier to quickly write down, you know what you're doing. Kind of an organised mess, but yeah, plan your daily, weekly expenses, so important. Number 9 is direct debits on the same day/day after you're paid. Now, I used to pay Apple Music once on the 1st of every month, have done for years, but what I've recently found out is that if I pay a one-off pay for a year, I save myself £20. Now, not a lot, but it goes a long way when you think about it. So what I done at the end of 2020/start of 2021, Apple took the Apple Music payment on the 1st of January 2021. So I paid that, and I know I can forget all about that now until December this year, and I'll take that into payments. I know I can forget. I have that extra £10 a month because I'm not paying Apple Music every single month. But yeah, like I said, I get paid on the last weekday of every single month, and Apple Music came out of my bank on the 1st of every month. So I don't have that problem anymore. It came out the 1st of January, that's it. My next pay is the 1st of January 2022. A long way away, don't need to think about it. So yeah, direct debit, if you've got things, if you're paid on a certain date, try have your direct debits, like your Netflix or whatever you pay, come off on the same day you're paid or the day after you're paid. It will make your life so much easier, less complex, and yeah, that just works for me. I like things to be took on a certain day, which is usually the day after I'm paid. I just find it works best for me. Or even a few days after I'm paid. I just love it all done before we get in right into the month kind of thing. So yeah, direct debits on certain date/day after you've been paid. And the final tip I've got is keep emergency money always, even if it's in the savings account. So for example, I have a set amount that I want to try and save every month, and I'm aiming to do that. But I also, like I said, if I have still got money from my last pay before my next pay, I will put that in to the savings account, and I know I've got that extra because I didn't intend to have that in there, but now that it's in there, brilliant. Or even if you don't do online banking or anything like that, and if you're one of the people who prefer to have money on them at all times, personally I don't. I prefer things in my bank. Life's easier. I pay with Apple Pay for everything, contactless bank cards, like just life's easier that way. For me personally, obviously that's a preference, everyone's different. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind having the odd cash in my wallet or my purse, whatever, but I'm one of the people who just prefer online banking. But not to say that I don't have money in my wallet or my purse. Obviously I do, like I said, emergencies. What if I can't access my account online and I don't know how much I've got left in that? That's why physical copies are good, just saying, notebooks. But just in case I haven't updated the notebook from something that's came off my bank, or I've bought something, I don't know what my bank's at, and I'm like, how much money have I got? Do I have any money? Can't find the bank card, can't buy anything, haven't activated Apple Pay. What am I going to do? Really need to pay for this? Money on you is always key. Well, I know I've just said that I don't like, it's not that I don't like it, I just have my preferences. Everyone's got their preferences. But yeah, just keep money on, not even on you, but somewhere that you can access every single month, so you know that it's there if you need it. If something goes wrong with online, things happen all the time, we never know. You might lose your phone and that's got everything on it. There you go. How are you going to access your online banking now? Issues happen all the time, but hopefully that doesn't for you. And yeah, that is my top 10 budgeting / savings tips that I have came up with. This stuff personally that works for me. This isn't going to work for everyone, and I know everyone likes to do things their own way, which is completely okay, and I can respect that, but I hope that at least one of these tips helps someone out there to even start budgeting, especially people my age group are just older, like not much older but just older a wee bit. It helps you allow to budget, because obviously I think saving at this age is really important. It's not a necessity, but I think it's just important. But yeah, this is just obviously a little budgeting video, a bit of advice, a bit of tips. Hopefully it would help. Like I said, hopefully it just helps one of you out there. Hopefully one of the tips were found helpful or useful. Let me know how you got on in the comments below. Don't forget to hit this thumbs up button. I was going to say smash thumbs up button. So smash thumbs up button, comment down below any other tips that you think are useful and I might even like to use. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos. Turn on the wee bell notification so you don't miss any new videos. I can't even do the outro. Wow. Oh my gosh. Right, we're going to do that again. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash the thumbs up button, comment down below if you found this helpful or any tips that work for you that might work for me and all the other people that watched this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on the wee bell notification so you don't miss any new videos, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!